I wasn't lying. I never used a parachute before. But I definitely chose to land on Fiore. Far as I'm concerned, even though I'd never wish pain to a little girl, she deserved worse than a kick to the head.
I'm mixed on my team. I'm glad I have Gabby and Tess, but having to deal with Sheriff Himbo's grudge is gonna prove difficult.
I'm screwed.
I'm starting to think coming here was a mistake.
To put it nicely, this team is a hot mess.
Alright, I know I look like a jerk for not remembering her game, but listen, Allie plays a lot of video games. Remembering every game she talks to me about would be harder than advanced calculus.
I'm really worried about what this game is doing to Rhea. When we're alone, she can be really sweet, but as soon as the cameras are on, she turns into someone else entirely.
You know it's bad when I have to be the voice of reason.
I got my eye on Alex. He's up to no good.
The casting team really dropped the ball inviting Jake back. I mean, have they seen what he posted? Crying about never finding true love. Hashtag thirsty.
Ever since Jake blew up on James, there's been a lot of discussion about which one of them should go home. But the answer should be neither. Fiore is the weakest member of the team. If we want to win challenges, she should be the one to go.
Jake was on my side on voting Fiore, but since the argument, he's been begging me to change our vote to James. This is the perfect chance to get revenge on Fiore. For Will, Lil, and even Nick, who I don't care about, but I'll stick him in there too. I'm worried if I don't do it now, I won't get another chance. The gods have smiled upon me! I live to see another day! I'm sorry, James, but Jake is the only person on the team I've formed a small bond with in this short time, and I don't plan on burning it now.
I can't help but feel bad. Am I right to suspect something between Tom and Aiden? I know I don't have the answer right now, but in case it's true, tonight was payback. Now Aiden will feel what it's like to have the person you love taken away.
Ever since I lost on my season, I rewatched it over and over to see where I went wrong. I think my biggest failure was sticking with Fiore. It was to the point where she was my only true connection. This time, I'll make sure to put myself out there and find new allies.
She cares so much about what others think. Does it not matter at all what I think?
Sometimes I feel like Hunter doesn't want to understand me at all.
This sucks! James is a better person than before, and would be willing to win the right way. Who could possibly hate him? It's gonna be so much harder without him here.
Well, I guess that's that.
Seeing Connor protect me for that eel brought out a side of me I don't want to see again. I do hope he's okay. He's still a boat I can use.
Sometimes I feel like you'll act a little distant towards me. Maybe physical affection isn't his thing. Regardless, I still think we're totally eating up this competition together.
Voting Tom out means Lake would have both Aiden and Tess by her side. No way in hell I'm letting that happen.
I won't vote for Aiden, no matter what. His friendship is worth more to me than this whole game.
Contrary to what some say, I'm not stupid. I know Ellie was only saving me to help her own game, but Lake was outright gunning for me.
Yeah, I voted for Tom. I couldn't risk it. If I voted for Ellie and somehow she won the tiebreaker, I would be toast. It's not my time to leave yet.
Tess is right. I've been trying to get on this show for too long to throw in the towel. James, Lake, I love you guys. I'll win this for the both of you, but also for myself.
What's up with Allie and Hunter and their fake-ass apology? Whatever. If it means they actually want to work with me, who am I to stop them?
How dare that lady talk to me like that? Don't you know who I am?
Even though he comes off a bit mysterious at times, I like Alec. Underneath it all, he seems like a good guy.
Okay, I don't know if we even have one this season, but in case it's already hidden at camp, I need to find it first. Since Tess didn't vote with me last time, I don't trust anyone here but Gabby.
An alliance with Curry Girl? What's her name again? Rhea? Obviously, I'm not thrilled. But I must admit, Alex's pitch does make a lot of sense.
Ugh, everything was so perfect. But as always, something has to go wrong.
Wow, another strength challenge. It's like they're trying to rig this game against me. How am I supposed to get the bag from these ogres?
Alec couldn't have been more obvious about throwing the challenge. If he thinks he can take me down that easy, he's got another thing coming.
I knew Miriam was trouble, but I didn't think she would do that.
Camp life has been good recently. Tom's been extremely helpful. Guess cops make good survivalists as well.
I would have voted to eat the chicken, but I didn't want Gabby to feel ostracized.
This is bad. I need to get Hunter and Fiore on the same page. Otherwise, we're toast. I'm not letting history repeat itself.
It was me. I bought you. Lately I've been getting on his nerve and I wanted that negative attention on someone else. Sorry, Connor. You become my Mitchell. And it's too late to turn back now. It's also satisfying to see you a bit paranoid for once.
Before Miriam left last night, she gave me this. Apparently she wants me to deliver these notes to the other two teams. I promised her I would, but it's been a little hard trying to leave camp unnoticed.
Our team is in shambles, but I don't blame Aiden and Tom for blowing up. The Ellie I've come to know these last few days is way different than the chill person I met in college. There's gotta be a way to get through to her.
I feel horrible for Miriam. I know she was super excited to play again. I gotta do my best for her.
I was a little tempted to ask the Yellow team about the legitimacy of the Villains Alliance, but I'm sure they would deny it. Guess it's time to use my Police Academy training and find out what they're up to.
He knows that's a sore spot for me. That was a low blow.
Over this past year, me and James took gliding lessons. Cute, right? Well, we did it mostly to help me overcome the trauma from last season's final. I still don't love heights, but those lessons have helped me overcome that fear. I need to remember, it's okay to ask for help.
Fine. I've been avoiding Jake. I feel burned by what happened on our season, and... whatever. I need to look forward.
Getting to talk to Hunter finally cleared some things up. It seems those two are going through a lot more than I thought.
I screwed up! Once again, I have no control of the vote, and everything falls in the hands of Jake and Ashley.
This loss was a wake-up call. Hopefully the team finally realizes who really needs to go.
I have to keep Ashley on our side. After Hunter's outburst on Fiore, there's no other option. Hopefully, the threat of the Villains Alliance gets her to stick with us.
Voting out Fiore might be worth it if it means we can stop losing challenges. But is that what's important right now?
Every fiber of my being wants to finally take out Fiore. But maybe I need to think of the bigger picture this time.
We had to vote Hunter last night. As much as I don't trust Fiore, if Hunter got to the merge with Allie and Tess, they could have taken over this game.
Even though Ashley voted Hunter out, she's just one of those people who's hard to hate. Wish I had that going for me.
It's good to see Tom and Ellie getting along. I love this happy family.
It's the calm before the storm over here. We're relaxed, But I know we're all secretly thinking who's going to blow this up and draw first blood.
Connor's not doing too well. When I first approached him, all I wanted was an alliance, but now I've really grown to appreciate the old geezer.
I haven't gotten a chance to talk to Jake yet. This kiss could complicate things even more with Jake. What do I do?
I suggested the idea of the kiss, but the reasoning we just made up. This might be evil, but I can't pass up the opportunity to see Jake lose his mind again. Hey, with no TV out here, it's the next best thing.
I felt weird about kissing Tom, but I know James will be chill. Anyone could tell it was just for the challenge.
I knew I was right about them.
Okay, maybe I overestimated my abilities a little, but I'm not worried. I have the Villains Alliance with Alec, Gret, and you. Plus Connor will do whatever I said. I am the power position.
I didn't expect Rhea to consider how I felt about the vote. For a moment there, I thought I saw a glimpse of... Ugh, what am I saying? I know Rhea has her Villains Alliance. The question is, would she be willing to sacrifice them to save me?
On paper, this was an easy vote. But it felt like when I read Old Yeller to my son for the first time. This was the best thing for Connor. He can't be around Rhea. Today I lost a genuine friend. And yet, the game continues.
People are so superficial. They care about things like personality. Yet my influencer status means nothing. Absolute poppycock. So, I made a promise to not care what random nobodies think. That being said, it's really nice to have someone that respects that and genuinely loves me.
So Tom's dating someone. That's great. I'm glad he was able to find happiness. I wish nothing but the best, and... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not over him. I need to tell Ashley.
So, the Villain Alliance is real? Why didn't Ellie tell me she was a part of this? Does she not trust me?
Jake is starting to really piss me off. First, the constant glares, and now he thinks me and Tom are a thing? What is wrong with him? I'm starting to think he may have had a hand in sending James home.
You know, as much as Jake's a pain, I gotta admit, he's not the worst person to have in the game. He's predictable and easy to manipulate. You need people like that to stick around.
My one hope tonight is that I planted enough seeds of distrust so Jake votes for Allie. He can't be that stupid. He knows the danger of keeping her.
I'm so nervous about tonight. I know I'm on the chopping block. I hope Ashley really considers keeping me.
Ashley convinced me to vote Fiore in the end. I just can't help but wonder if she voted Fiore as revenge or to save Allie.
We did it! Fiore is finally gone! Yeehaw! We used her and kicked her off when we no longer needed her. Things couldn't have worked out better. Well, Nick, we better meet up for drinks after this. First round's on me.
It's an utter shock to see Fiore gone so early. Guess her luck finally ran out. I don't know if I feel bad, but I did what I could to save her. Yul is a right prick. No matter how much my ex-wife bothered me, I would never go as low as to insult her appearance.
Why does this keep happening? I'm in the middle of this hugely impactful vote again. Either way, someone's going to be upset with me.
These traitors kicked out my girlfriend! I can't trust any one of them. Maybe I should take Ellie's place and work with her Villain Alliance to make sure those three paid for their crime.
Even though I'm no longer interested in tricking my fans about my relationship with Gret, I still need her to believe that we're a thing. If I intend to win this game, which I do, I need that lapdog by my side.
Am I really a wounded gazelle? I know what Rhea is saying is right. In a world like this, you have to have some ruthless skin. So I get why he acts the way he does.
How do you expect me not to take Ellie leaving as an attack?
First part of solving any problem is admitting you have a problem. I'm proud of Jake.
Jake reminds me of an NPC from Immortal Kombat, always complaining about your fighting technique and messing with your controls. That's Jake. Except, at least the NPC shuts up when you mute your console.
This is bad. There are 4 members on both teams. If we don't get one of the Cyan members to vote with us, it could be the beginning of the end of our alliance.
And another one bites the dust. 2 left to kill. I'm sorry. Now that I'm a villain, I need to work on my evil laugh.